Hey YouTube, Mr. Keto Diamond here.
Oh, Keto Diamond.
And this is Keto Fitness Day 73. And we got a little bit to talk about. We come to a decision. We'll get into all of what we decided on the chit chat portion of the blog. But first, like, subscribe, share, ring that bell. Please share. It's so important that you share. Help me make this channel grow. It's time, y'all.
So what we have here is 2 eggs fried in coconut oil with 3 sausage links, about 3 ounces of chicken breast, and 2 slices of cheese and some mayonnaise. This is a heavy protein and fat breakfast that's very low carb and very yummy. Happy's got a bunless double cheeseburger with no bun from East Coast Wings, and he's got a side salad that he's going to have, of course, ranch with.
All right, I'm having 12 strawberries. I had about 5 or 6 earlier today, too. This would be my, would it be the 3rd or 4th?
3rd, 4th what?
Fat bomb.
3rd, I think.
This would be my 4th fat bomb and my 3rd piece of cheese. All right, so we didn't go to the gym yesterday. We're going to explain why. Well, actually, that wasn't why we didn't go yesterday. Yesterday was, we both got a little irritated and said, screw it. We got to Walmart where she was going to get some wings, and clearly the clerk lied to her and wouldn't sell her none. And she got upset about that, and my back was hurting, even though I took my medication, and it should have been helping, but pain came back.
It's sad when you can be dejected by wings. But
so I just mentioned to her, I really don't want to go to the gym. She's like, me neither, I'm mad. So we didn't. But then we talked about it today, and though we are not concerned about the coronavirus, because if we get it, we'll beat it.
Or hopefully, anyway.
To us, it's not that big of a deal. But if we got it and brought it back home to the grandbabies, that's a big deal.
That is.
So for the time being, we are not going to go to the gym. There's no reason to put our grandbabies at extra risk when it doesn't need to be. There's plenty of stuff we can do around here that can stimulate her cardio, and that can, well, not a lot I can do about weightlifting, but
I got some 5-pound weights in there.
But there's stuff I can do to build muscle. Push-ups, sit-ups, and she got dumbbells. It don't matter about the weight, it's just working the muscle. Yeah. So we'll probably just do that.
Unfortunately, we have also got out of the habit of it. So whenever this immense fear does
we got to get back in and stay at it hard and heavy.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, because she is right. We've gotten out of the habit of it, and it's now more of a pain than a pleasure.
And the sad thing is, it's actually really enjoyable.
Yeah.
I really love
it's
going.
Not, once you get there, we love it.
Yeah.
But we've gone so long without it, it's getting there. But like I said, we have every intention of going, but after discussing it about the coronavirus and bringing it back home to the babies, that wouldn't be good. And
that's pure terrifying, to be honest with you.
Because
I wouldn't want to be the
Athena is so young, she would not be able to fight it off. She ain't even built an immune system yet, so.
I hear that babies are actually handling it quite well, but
I ain't taking a chance.
In the event they can't,
so,
she's too little.
Let's talk about my medication. I don't think it's going to work out. Now, the Rasputin that they got me on for my anxiety is working out extremely well. It has really lowered my anxiety. It is helping a lot. That, I think, will be okay. The gabapentin, it's a hit or a miss. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I took it probably 3 hours ago, and I just took my Tramadol because the pain had gotten worse instead of less. I think with the combine of the Tramadol and the gabapentin, the pain would ease off quite a bit, but not on their own.
But they don't have him. They don't actually have him on gabapentin and Tramadol. They took him off the Tramadol, but told him to use what's left to kind of wean himself off of it.
Right.
And I told him to use it when he's just in pain, since he doesn't need to wean off of it.
Which is every day. So.
But they don't actually have him on both. Now, maybe if the doctor can fix it where he can be on both, it might work out. But
a little depressing, to be honest with you. It's aggravating. It's got me in a really bad mood this morning. And plus, I like some of the side effects we got. Like, for the past, since I've been averaging around 3,000 calories.
Yeah,
And
that is helpful.
exactly what I need. But it makes me feel funny. Now, wife says that will go away after I've gotten used to it. But if I don't get used to it before Monday, that will be an issue.
You should be fine. I promise you. Most people with gabapentin, when they first start taking it, will notice some kind of high-like effects. You're a little buzzed feeling, not exactly 100% right. But after a few days, your body settles into that, and it goes away. Most of you can tell, and please, if you've done it, took it, tell it.
Like I've said before, there is really absolutely nothing that will alleviate my back pain. Nothing. Now, I have looked into an inverse table. That will not relieve my pain. It might help my pain a little bit by shifting my spine, but the bone will still be pressing against the nerve. I've looked at the x-rays, I've looked at the MRIs, the doctors have explained everything to me. There's not a lot that can be done. Surgery wouldn't help.
I do wish we could do the whole chiropractor thing.
Now
that might be all right.
That I would like to do, but my insurance won't pay for it. And I can't. Well, they will pay for it after the first visit.
Or that's the claim anyway.
But it's going to be over $200 for the first visit.
My understanding is they do a whole body checkup and x-rays, and you have to pay for the first visit, and if they deem you need it, then insurance might pay for it.
Yes. And so I can't afford that. There's just no way I can afford that. And I have to do things that is within my budget. And unfortunately, if I have to deal with the pain, I have to deal with the pain, but I got to figure out a way to deal with the pain without being...
In pain?
Well, without it affecting my personality.
I don't think that's... I think pain has a lot to do with mood and anxiety and aggravation. And, when somebody's in pain, you're kind of walking on eggshells around them. And
no, I don't want my family thinking they need to walk around it. Because even when I'm irritated and pain, I don't snap at them. Like with the wife, and I just let her know, just leave me alone, I'm hurting. And
you don't never say that. You just leave me alone, I'm hurting over there. All right.
Yes, I do.
When? You tell me you're hurting, you don't tell me to leave me alone.
Oh, okay, well, I let her know I'm hurting, so she can...
But he's always hurting, so...
So she can put her kid gloves on.
Like I said, he's always hurting, so...
Well, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm trying to do something about it, just nothing you can do about it. It's just one of those illnesses that I've caused on myself working over the years, and...
I don't know that you caused this on yourself. I don't know what caused it exactly, but...
It's a self-inflicted pain. Picking something up the wrong way, or picking something up too heavy, straining, is what it is. Okay. And I've had physical jobs all my life. And when I did this, the day before, like I said, 5 years ago, and it's where I work at now, we have these 50-gallon drums filled with glue. I don't know how much they weigh. Probably about 200-300 pounds. And they come in on pallets, and it's my job at the time, it was my job to change these out. And I should have called a forklift to pull them out because they was up under the rack, and I was bent over like this trying to pull one of the barrels off of the pallet. Or twist it. I didn't have to pull it off. I just had to get it over to the edge so the drum jack would pick it up. And I hurt myself. But it wasn't like this. So I went home sore, but when I woke up the next day, this is what I had. So I probably did it then. It probably was workman's comp. I probably should have claimed it on workman's comp. But at the time, I did have back issues. I threw my back out twice, and I did not want to lose my job.
That's in a different location.
Yes, it is. But I didn't know that at the time.
Okay.
Well. And this is the way it all started. I strongly believe that's where it came from, that it was a workman's comp, but it's too late to claim it now. It's over 5 years ago. And not to mention, I just got hired on. I didn't want to lose my job. And so now it's my problem. But, and at the same time, it wasn't nothing the job did wrong anyway. It was what I did. I had enough common sense to call a forklift driver to come pull it out. If I wasn't bent over the way I was trying to move a 300-pound drum, I probably wouldn't have pulled nothing. But it is what it is.
Yeah, we can't blame them when it was a decision you made.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And I strongly believe in, if the company caused you pain, that's workman's comp. If you caused it yourself, that's not workman's comp. Yes, it happened at work, but come on, let's face it, you still got to use common sense. You see these rollers that's about this far apart, and you stick your hand in there. Whose fault that is you lost your hand?
That's true.
Common sense tells you not to do that. And believe it or not, I'm saying this because we do have people that works on the same machine I work on in a different state, in Kansas, Lawrence, Kansas, that has actually done that, stuck their hands in there and lost their hand.
That seems like something
Now,
you should not do.
if you see what I'm talking about, they're these big rollers. I mean, they're huge, and they put an impression on the metal, and as the metal goes through it.
And it's thin metal too, ain't it?
Yes, it's real thin metal. So it's tight enough to put an impression on that thin metal that's probably 1/16 of an inch thick, maybe.
Yeah, naturally your hand's not going to fit in there.
Why would you put your hand in there with the machine running? And we got these other ones that we got cages on it now. We never had cages on it, but when the guy stuck his hand in it,
they put a
cage around it. But they put lines on the metal, so it would kind of form lines, and they're real close together too. And somebody stuck their hand in that. And I'm like, I've never once thought about sticking my hand up under that while that was running. Turn the machine off. But the point is, you do something stupid, you did that. The job did not do that. And you file a workman's comp, yeah, I probably should have, even though, because I can't afford to take care of my back. Yes, I should have. But like I said, at the time, I really didn't think it was anything I did. I had a back problem already, and I thought it was an existing injury. But, yeah, it is what it is.
Well, pulling your back out is in two different locations, so that's usually up a little higher.
Yeah, but just the way I was bent.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is, and we got to deal with it now. That's all.
But I will continue to talk to my doctor. If need be, I will get a second opinion. I do not want surgery. I know that. Surgery could crippleize me, and I do not want that. But the pain is severe enough where the thought of surgery is possible. But my doctor seems to think surgery is not even an option, that it wouldn't help one bit.
I like his doctor, and he likes his doctor. But I do think it would benefit you to at least have somebody else take a look.
And I probably will. But I go back on the 17th, which I don't think I'm going to wait that long. Because if the pain, I'm still trying to give the gabapentin a chance to really work. I've only been taking it since Friday. And maybe it's just not, my body ain't used to it and they hadn't become accustomed to it yet, or it's not in my system good. I don't know. Sometimes it works. It feels great. My back pain goes away. Sometimes it don't. Like I said, I just took a tramadol because my pain didn't go away. I'll talk to my doctor about it, and maybe he can put me on both, and that might take care of it. Well, we don't know. Anything you want to talk about?
No, I'd like him to be healthy. That's all, because not only it would improve everything, your health, the way we get along, everything would improve. Just you feeling better.
But just for the person that left the comment, probably about a week ago, about can you gain weight on keto? I think his name was Derek Grace. I have now gained 4 pounds since being on gabapentin. Started on gabapentin at 145. I am 149 now. So yes, you can gain weight. You just got to eat your calories. Now, I am going back up, and that's good, and that's what we both want. I'm going back up. But I do not think with the calories I'm getting, I'm going to get over 155. That's where I stood at when I was getting this amount of calories. It was 155, and that's where my body's supposed to be at. So I think all keto is doing now is correcting my mistake of not getting enough calories. Once I get up to 155, I'm going to assume that's where I'm going to stall out at.
Well, that was the claim. I can't remember if I was watching Dr. Berry or Dr. Berg, but they said you should not lose too much weight on keto if you're eating the proper amount for your body. As in, your body will get to where it really needs to be and hang out there.
And understand, I know I tell y'all I want to gain weight. It's not weight that I want to gain, but it is weight, because it's muscle weight. That is what I want to gain. I want to gain muscle. I am perfectly fine and perfectly healthy and perfectly okay with being at 150. Hell, most of my life I was at 130 or 140. I'm not a big guy, but I am structured just fine. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I've been told I look good by not just my wife, other people. I'm okay with that. I don't need to be 200 pounds and muscular. I just want to be toned mostly, and
I just want you to be healthy, toned, and all that.
I just want to be healthy. And the whole thing about the gym, really, it was a little bit about building muscle, but it was mostly about improving my back, to try to help get the back pain down.
Now, I do think it was helping at
I
one time.
do think it was helping at one time, but that's a catch-22. I got to feel good enough to work my back in order to make it better. And if it's hurting, like right now, I don't hurt too bad. But Tramadol kicked in, so the pains will come down a little bit, and I could go, and I could work it. But if I'm hurting like I was, and I go, the next day the pain's worse. Catch-22.
Yep.
But working it makes my back stronger, and then over time that will help. So, but you can't force yourself to do something when you're in pain. You can.
And this virus thing also has. Like I said, I'm not afraid of getting it. I'm more afraid of giving it to my grandchildren. And then you got other people there, and it's a whole thing with other people. I can almost picture people standing outside the gym picketing, y'all shouldn't work out.
I will say this, because I kind of believe this from the get-go anyway. You probably should stay out of the gym. Even though they clean those machines, you're around everybody sweating, body fluids is everywhere. People come out of towns going in there.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself at unnecessary risk. As much as I hate to say it, right now, try to stay at home as much as you can. I mean, go get what you need to get. Don't be scared of the virus. Do what you need to do, but take precautions. Like, we go to the Walmart, we wipe down the buggy.
And we never used to do that. So.
But it's smart. The stuff to do it is there at the door. Why not do it?
I noticed a lot of people are doing it. Like, normally people just walk right by that thing, and we went in Walmart and like you had to wait your turn to get to the Purell thing. So, and they also put one that as you go out you can get some hand sanitizer, which is great for people like me who think they have to touch every damn thing. I don't know why I do that.
She does.
He laughs at me all the way through Walmart. She goes
through the clothing part and she just... It's cute though.
Standing in line, what's this? It feels funny.
But, it's there for a reason. We got this epidemic going around. Why not use it and just be on a little safer side? It just makes me, you want to wash your hands every time you go to the bathroom, ain't you? You're not going to grab the door handle after you wash your hands, are you?
Most people do.
Well, that's not too smart. But you know how many people go in?
He uses a paper towel. I never really even thought about it until he started saying, well, that's dirty. I'm like, what? I just washed my... Oh, fine.
How many people go in there and wash their hands and, goes in and use the bathroom, don't wash their hands and grab that handle? Think about that.
It's so annoying, isn't it?
Most places has the little foot things that you can pull. I like those places. You can just pull it with your foot.
Yeah,
but because they realize not everybody washes their hands. You wash your hands, but then you grab that handle. You just picked up all their germs. I keep the paper towel I dry my hands with open and then throw it away when I walk outside. It's just good hygiene. I've always done that, especially at work, because I watch people come in there and use the bathroom. They'll get ready to leave. Hey, you're not going to wash your hands? Oh, yeah.
It's funny. No matter how hygienic you are, the one time you forget to wash your hands and somebody says, hey, you going to wash your hands? You're like, look here, you asshole. Watch your damn business. Mind your business. I'm not the only one. Am I the only one?
I don't want their germs. He could be sick. Man, he could come over and start talking to somebody I'm working with, and next thing I know, I got the flu.
Not to mention, he just touched his wee-wee. So,
Yeah, I don't want that neither. So, well, check the description for some cool items. Link to her channel, Awesome Woman. Go check out her channel. My email, her email, if you want to contact us. My Facebook, if you want to add me. Performance Nut Butters and Orgain Keto Protein Powder, if you're interested in either one. 30% off of the Orgain for the first purchase. Also, a link to her website that she completely manages. KetoDiamond.com. Complete food list, beginner guides, victory stories, success, and lots more. Go check it out. And also, because this bugged me, I want to say something.
Oh, Lord, what?
If you leave a comment saying I'm awkward, that is perfectly fine. I'm okay with being awkward, but please explain why.
So he can be less awkward.
Somebody left a comment on hers and just said, he's awkward. It don't bother me that they said I was awkward. It bothers me they didn't say why. So, just tell me why I'm awkward if you're going to insult me or call me awkward. Y'all have a good day. We'll see y'all tomorrow.